Hi there, welcome to the ukestuff channel and welcome to this tutorial video for the play along videos of All Is Found from Frozen 2. So what we're going to do in this video is, first of all, we're going to look at the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele, and then we'll take a look at the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele, and then we'll talk about really picking for this song. Just to remind you, there are chapters here in the video, so you can skip ahead to parts of the video that matter to you. If you are interested in a download of the chord sheet, you can find that at ukestuff.info. Ukestuff is a collaborator with this channel. And if you want to support the channel, there are three things you can do. You can like the video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thanks at buymeacoffee.com/ukestuff. So with that in mind, let's begin with the many chords you need for this song on GCEA ukulele. I'll be using this instrument. This is my Magic Fluke ukulele. They're made in the USA, and that's what I'll be using for this video. All right, the first chord you need is the A minor chord. Then the D chord. How you play the D chord is up to you. I use 3 fingers. I put my first finger at the top of the 3rd string 2nd fret and the other 2 fingers around it, although there are a number of other ways you can play D. There's the F chord, then the C chord, then the D minor chord. D minor chord is just an F chord with an extra finger added, then a G chord. The next chord is the B flat chord, which is our first bar chord or partial bar chord of this song, and there are a lot of them because of the key change. This is not easy. And there was actually no way to transpose it so it could all be in one key either. So if you want to play the song, you're going to end up having to play the key change. All right, to make a bar chord of any kind, whether it's partial or full, what you're going to do is pull against the fretboard above the fret that you need to be above, and then just let that leverage really do most of the work for you. You don't have to overpress. And then just lightly support with your thumb. That will give you most of your clear sound, and then add what other fingers you need to add. Now in the case of the B flat, you're only doing strings 1 and 2 right above the 1st fret, and then your other fingers are dropping in. But with a full bar chord, like we're going to see later, you're going to have to pull against the entire 4 strings. All right, the next chord is the E minor chord, then the F minor chord. As a tip here, plant fingers 1 and 2, and then the pinky. Now our first full bar chord, barring across all 4 strings at the 1st fret, then adding the 3rd finger to the 4th string 3rd fret. Now the F sharp chord, not much of a jump here. All you have to do is take that B flat minor shape and add your 2nd finger to the 2nd string 2nd fret. Now the E flat chord, 1st finger, and then what I do, you can do 3 fingers in a row like this. But what I do is I bend my ring finger and get sort of some curvature on it. That way I'm not pressing the string at the end, on that 1st string. So I play it like that, but you can certainly put fingers 2, 3, and 4 in a row as well. The next chord is another bar chord, the C sharp chord. Bar across all 4 strings at the 1st fret, and then with your pinky, play the 1st string 4th fret. Then we have the E flat minor chord shape. What I do is I'm putting down finger 1, then finger 2, but then finger 3 comes over, and then the pinky. Then the F sharp chord, so you make another bar chord, and then you're basically playing the F shape. And then you're going to play an A flat chord, and the cool part is in the song, all I have to do is slide that same shape to the 3rd fret, and that's the A flat chord. So you're going to bar across all 4 strings right above the 3rd fret, and then make that F shape. And that is the litany of chords that appear in All Is Found from Frozen 2 on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. Now let's take a look at those chords on baritone. Okay, on baritone, I'll be using this instrument. This is my mainland baritone, cedar top, rosewood back and sides. All right, the first chord is the A minor chord, then the D chord, then the F chord. And this is going to be our first bar chord of many. It's a partial bar chord. The others are full bar chords. You're going to pull against the strings you need to make the bar on, In this case, it's right above the first fret, strings 1 and 2. And then you just add your thumb for some support. Most of the pressure is coming from pulling against the fretboard. That should give you a clear sound, and then you add your other fingers as needed. And that's the F chord. Then the C chord, the D minor chord, the G chord, the B flat chord. I plant my first finger and then add the other 2 fingers. The E minor chord, the F minor chord. So we're just going to play the E minor chord up 1 fret. So you have to bar the first fret, pull against the fretboard, add your thumb for some support. Then with your 3rd finger, play the 4th string, 3rd fret. There it is. Then the B flat minor chord, 1st finger goes on the 1st string, 1st fret. 2nd finger goes on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. 3rd finger goes on the 4th string, 3rd fret, and the pinky goes on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. Then our next chord is the F sharp chord. We're going to bar across the 2nd fret, and then add the 2nd finger to the 3rd string, 3rd fret, and the 3rd finger to the 4th string, 4th fret. Then we have the E flat chord. So you're going to bar across the 3rd fret. And then you're going to make the C shape here. So you're going to put the 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 4th fret, and the 2nd finger on the 4th string, 5th fret. Our next chord is the C sharp chord, and it's going to be built on the 1st fret. Bar across all 4 strings, and then add basically the C shape. That's the C sharp chord. Our next chord is the E flat minor chord, and it is a 4-finger chord for me. 1st finger goes on the 1st string, 2nd fret. 2nd finger goes on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. 3rd finger goes on the 4th string, 4th fret, and the pinky goes on the 2nd string, 4th fret. And then finally the A flat chord, again barring the 1st fret, and then adding the pinky to the 1st string, 4th fret. That's the A flat chord. And that is the whole catalog of chords that you need to play. All is found on baritone DGBE ukulele. All right, for strumming, we're really talking about picking on this song, and there is a little bit of tab to look at as well as a couple picking patterns. So let's talk about the picking patterns first. And I think these will work on any ukulele. I'm just going to use the first 4 chords, A minor, D, F, and C as an example here. But at the beginning, it's a slower moving 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and series of chord changes. So with that, I pick strings 4, 2, and 1 like this, like a little claw. And then I play the sequence 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3. And that's the sequence. D, F, C, now what happens if you change chords? Then you pick all 3 of those 4, 2, and 1 again, and then you start the pattern until you have your next chord change. Now, the other thing that happens is you sort of switch into a faster tempo in the song. I'm going to jump ahead to another chord sequence, F, C, D minor, B flat, but this is where a faster picking pattern is going to come in. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and that sounds really fast, but it's not too bad. It's really using a Travis picking method, and you're going to do the insides and then the outsides. That works really, really well. So it's just 3, 2, 4, 1, and you just practice that over and over again until it's smooth. So it's going to sound something like this. So it's just inside, outside, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1 over and over again. And I think really those 2 picking patterns are gonna take you through the whole song. Now, there are a couple of tabbed out things, and let's just go over those very quickly. On GCEA, here's what it's going to look like. You can play the first note of the first one either on the second fret of the fourth string or just first string open. I wanted to give the string as much chance to ring as possible, so that's why I put it on the fourth string. And then go to the second string open, first string second, first string third, first string second. So that's that first one. Then the second one is very similar. Then we go 3, 5, 3 there. So the first one, then the second one. All right, now let's take a look at what happens at the end of the song. All right, and it's different at the end because we've changed keys. So you're on your first string, first fret. So both of those could be done with a bar chord. And then first string, 3, 4, 3. Then first string, 4, 6, 4. And then for GCEA, I have a chord written at the very end. If you want to play the tablature, you have to go to the third string, 5th fret, put your first finger there, then put your other 2 fingers around it. So it's a G7 shape built on the 5th fret. And then add your pinky to the first string, 8th fret. And you just let it ring by rolling it through. So this whole little section, then that chord at the end, and that's just the tablature that appears in the song. Now let's take a look at that tablature on baritone. All right, at the beginning on baritone, we're going to be using strings 4, 3, and 2, string 3, 2nd fret, string 4, 2nd fret, string 2 open, string 2 first, string 2 open. It's gonna sound like this. Then we've got to change the last part of it. So we start on 3rd string 2nd, 4th string 2nd fret, 2nd string 1st fret, 2nd string 3rd fret, back to 2nd string 1st fret. So that second one sounds like this. In order or together. Next one. All right, now let's take a look at what happens at the end of the song, which changes because we've now changed keys at the end of the song. All right, now at the end of the song, we're going to be in a different key, so the fingers move their places from where they were before. We're going to be on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 1st fret. In order. Then we start off again, 3rd string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 4th fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret. Let's do that. All right, then we have a chord at the end. First finger goes on the 1st string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger goes on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger goes on the 4th string, 3rd fret, and pinky goes on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. All right, so let's do that whole sequence, starting on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. Now we change the sequence a little bit, and then that chord at the end. And that's the tablature if you want to play it on All Is Found from Frozen 2. All right, so with those chords and those picking patterns and those little bits of tab, that's all you need to be successful on All Is Found from Frozen 2. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great holiday. And I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.